What's up guys, it's your boy G back with another video, and today we're going to talk about my motovlog setup, which includes my helmet, my microphone, all my cameras, pretty much everything you need to film these kind of videos. But since it's kind of winter right now, I am not going to be driving the Grom 30 minutes down the road. So we're going to load Tiny Tim up into Big Red, but I don't have a ramp right now. So I'm going to also show you guys how I load the Grom up and down by myself into a truck. So first what I'm going to do is load Tiny Tim up these stairs onto the deck here. There we go. Now we go and drop the tailgate and back Big Red up to the stairs. So yeah, let's back up to Tiny Tim. Probably gotta pull a little forward. Come in at an angle. See how far that is. I could probably come back another couple inches. That's probably good right there. Yep. So yeah, but see how there's still about 8 inches of room? That is all I have to do, is just pick up the front wheel, put that on the tailgate, and then roll her in. It's a lot easier than doing it from the ground. Alrighty. So now all I do is grab this front wheel, because I have these pegs here, so it makes it a lot easier to pick up the front wheel. And I just set it up there, grab the rear brake. That's also nice to have for loading. Kickstand up. And see, if I just go straight on, my exhaust will hit. And I don't want to do that. So you just go right before the exhaust is about to hit. Send out the bars. Those bars most likely will move. But you just lift it up and push. They actually didn't move at all. That was really smooth. And just like that, you're ready to go. Now I just gotta grab the straps from the garage and strap it up. And I don't know if you guys noticed, but my Grom leans really far because I bent the kickstand. So normal stock Groms lean to about right there. Right there is where stock Groms go. And mine's about 4 more inches. It's because I took out the kickstand switch. So normally when your kickstand's up and you put it in gear, it kills the bike. But I took that out. I actually broke it when I looped it. But since I don't have that, I can put it in gear and it won't kill it. I can drive with my kickstand down. So that's what happened. I put my kickstand down at a stoplight. I was just chilling my feet up at the bars, and the light turned green. I was like, oh crap. I didn't put the kickstand up. I just clicked it into gear. I turned right, started going. Everything was fine. And then the second I turned left, I just felt the kickstand went boom. And it bent it, you know, a couple inches right here. And I was trying to heat it up, and I was trying to bend it back, and I was doing everything, and it just will not. So I've kind of been living with it. And I didn't realize how many people didn't know how to use ratchet straps until recently. So I'm just gonna show you guys quick how to do it. So first you put the strap through the top and out the bottom here. And this is the hook side and this is the empty side. So you just get that through, and this hook goes down here, just like that, because then you can ratchet strap from the bottom and not up here by your bars. So then you just get the bike level, put the bars straight on. Got to get the tire right on the ram symbol, and see how I can just pull it this way or this way or this way, because it's not tight down there. I never ratcheted it down there. So now you just hook it up to the bars right here, not where any of the controls, because I don't really have any room. I like to do it this way, not this way. It doesn't really matter, but I feel like that way is better because it's kind of hooking down, but it's all just preference. And now you just pull this one straight. See how this one's hooked up here? You pull this one and you just tighten it a couple clicks, just where that goes all the way around. Now you just set it down. Doesn't matter about the slack. And then you just do the same thing on the other side. Hook this side down here. Find the hook side up here. Bring that back straight. And hook that one to the bars right there. And then you pull the slack out. Get that nice and tight. 1, 2, 3. 3 clicks. Now you come back here, and now you can see how it's leaning to the right, so we have to tighten that strap down more. See how it's all loose? Now you just do 2, 3 clicks. Check that out. Looks a little better. 1, 2 clicks. Now it's leaning a little to the left. Now we do that side. You just keep going back and forth until these shocks are compressed pretty much to the bottom. You don't want to go bottomed out, but you want it to be compressed where if you hit a bump, it's not going to loosen the straps. It's straight, it's even. It ain't gonna go nowhere. And you don't want to leave the straps just flapping in the wind, because they can actually come over and get caught in your tire. That is really, really bad. So you just fold it up just like that, and then I like to tie it around that right there. Not a tight knot, just something where it won't fly off. Same thing with this side. Yep, not a tight knot, just so it's getting out of the way. Tiny Tim ain't going nowhere. Perfect. I don't remember if I told you guys where we're going or not yet, but we're going to a 100-foot fire tower about 30 minutes away that was built in 1935. But let's get going. So we just got here to Minnesota's favorite place. It's a pretty decent walk back there to it, and I was gonna take the Grom down and drive it up the trails, but there's a car that just got here, and it's a big main road over here, so there's not very many ditches or spots where I can unload the Grom easily, and I don't really want to struggle just getting it up here by myself. So we're just gonna walk to the fire tower right now. I'll be back, Tiny Tim. Yeah, see, it says no bikes allowed beyond this point. I don't know if they're talking about bicycles or like motorized bikes, but who knows. And there's people over there, so I'm not gonna risk it. So first, before we go up to the tower, I want to talk to you guys a little bit about this place and how it became this place. So this fire tower was built in 1935, and its purpose was to spot wildfires across Minnesota. Because as you can see, these are the historic Minnesota wildfires across Minnesota. These are insane. Like, could you imagine this being in your backyard? That's just insane. People probably think I'm schizophrenic talking to myself in my helmet without a bike. Hopefully he saw the Grom in the parking lot. It is windy. And since it is 90 years old, they did renovations in 2017 to 2018, so it's definitely not as scary as it sounds. But there is 135 steps to get up to the very tippy top. And I am gonna try to go there. Alrighty, but that's enough talking about this place. Let's get up there. And it's really nice. They have benches lined up all the way until you get to the tower. So if you ever need a break, you just come and sit down. But we just started, so we don't need a seat. But let's start a time lapse.
Hey pretty baby, am I in your way? 'Cause you walked out so fast yesterday. No, I don't think you're here to stay. No, I don't think you're here to stay. So tell me what you want, tell me how you want it, tell me all the reasons that you're running.
And there's the tower right there. Oh, that looks terrifying, I'm gonna be honest. I don't think I've been on it for at least a year, and I hate it. But I'm doing it for you guys. And I could have took the stairs, but I figured the long way would have been better for the time lapse. So I hope you enjoyed that. And here we are. My goodness. It always looks way bigger every time I come here. But I figured that there's a picnic table up here. It's a nice chill spot away from everybody. Cool view to do my motovlog setup. And since there's picnic tables down here and none up there, I'm gonna do my motovlog setup first before I walk up there. I'll save that for last. What's up guys? It's your boy G. First I want to talk about the helmet that I have. I wanted something that was super light because I'm gonna have all this camera equipment on my helmet and I don't want my neck to hurt for the long rides that I'm gonna be doing. So I picked the Bell Ray Star. It was a little pricey, but I pulled the trigger on it and it was worth every cent. And the one cool thing I like about this helmet is it has a Pro Tint visor that came with it. So when it's really sunny out, this visor will look black. And when it's really dark out, it'll look clear because you can't see through tint. So it helps a lot. I never have to change out my visor. I would like a mirrored visor at some point because that still hides your face better. But riding at nighttime with a mirrored visor, that's a no-go. I'm not doing that. Next, I want to talk about my GoPros that I have. For my chin mount, I have a GoPro Hero 12 Black. And for my tripod, I have a GoPro Hero 10 Black. I do have this tripod that you guys are on right now, but I also have this tiny little tripod, and I ordered another big tripod because that one is kind of broken. And I have this selfie stick for my phone for just, long shots. I'll probably get some from up there. Always got to have a screwdriver for undoing the GoPros and changing out batteries, which is what these are. Got to have a bunch of extra batteries. These are Enduro batteries. They last about 20 to 30 minutes longer than these ones. So it is definitely worth getting these. And the most important thing, in my opinion, that I was struggling with when I was first starting out YouTube is the mic. I've seen a lot of videos where people have a lavalier mic with a cord running all the way through their microphone and then a thing attached to the side of the helmet. And I was gonna go that route until I found out about DJI. DJI is not a sponsor in this video. It is something that I truly love. It is a little microphone right here that I have Velcroed with a magnet inside my helmet. So I can literally just take it out, put it right back, and we're good. Does not fall out. I can shake it all I want, and it will not come out. And it's that easy to take out, that easy to put in. It's just the original DJI mic. They have a DJI Mini and a DJI Mic 2. I'm not sure if they have a DJI Mic 3 yet, but this is just the base model, and as you can see from the videos, it's not bad quality. And how this mic connects is a media mod. So you have a couple ports, and you just plug this cord to the transmitter straight into the media mod. Good to go. There's no wires, there's no cords. It's literally just this tiny little cord here, and you can just tuck it out of the way so you can't even see it. And that has been the best solution for me. Saved me a lot of weight, so I didn't have to have that thing on the side from GoPro, and I didn't have to have all those cords running up through here. So it's been great. So yeah, this is kind of it. This is all I'm filming with, making the best videos I can possibly make with a budget. And when I get monetized from YouTube, I will get a drone and I'll get a bunch of other stuff, but I'm really just trying to make the best videos I can without spending a ton of money into YouTube straight off the bat. And now let's start packing up our stuff and climb that tower, because I know you guys have been waiting for that. And I think I'm gonna take my helmet off because I don't trust myself bringing it all the way up there, balance wise, because I hate stairs and I don't really feel like dropping it. So we're gonna go put it over there by the entrance, because there's a camera facing the entrance. So all the clips up there you're about to see is on my iPhone 13. All right, guys, we're like halfway up, and I am terrified. Call me a baby if you want, but I am not going up anymore. It's also so windy, and I do not trust it at the top. I can already feel it start rocking side to side. And from the very, very tippy top that I did not go to, unfortunately, you can see 15 to 20 mile radius all the way around it, which is pretty insane. But I think I'm gonna end it here. I'm gonna sit and watch the sunset for a little bit, and then I'm gonna head out of here. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you guys did enjoy, leave a thumbs up and a comment down below. I'm sorry I didn't go all the way up to the top of the tower. I am just terrified of stairs and maybe a little heights. And it's also super windy out and cold out, so I just want to get out of here. But with that being said, thank you again. I really appreciate you guys.